Well, good day, tubes. How's she hanging? So we're looking at this crappy battery here again. I think you guys are absolutely right about the no amperage in the battery. What I tried to do is I hooked it up with a full battery and then charged, and it did its normal thing where it looked like it was good. As soon as you take it off, it dropped to like 10 volts. So yeah, this battery's junk. Anyways, that was a while ago, so let's see what she's sitting at now here. .73, yeah, so that's not very good. So, unfortunately, that one is garbaggio. So, we went to the old Fortnite again here, Fortnite, sorry, and Fortnite, same thing. Different place, different game. Oh, I got it all, whatchamacallit up. Anyways, we, pretty awesome website, it's Fortnite. It's nice they put a little fragile sticker on here. Oh, it's going to tear it all off. Anyways, so, yeah, we got a little box in. Come on, tripod. Put these up a little bit. So, we got a little package again here. And I got 2 Power Sport batteries. The direct replacement, the UASA, it was good, about 3 years we got it of it, maybe? Something like that. Or this one, we got a year maybe out of it. Crappy Walmart crap. But the thing is, these were filled, ready to go, so I have no clue how long it was been sitting in its box on the shelf. It could have been there a year, it could have been there 2 years, so this might be actually 3 years since it was activated. So we only got a year out of it, which really sucks. But anyways, so got new batteries. These come dry, which is nice, so they don't activate until you activate them. So let's have a look-see here. Side by side, looks good. Height-wise, looks good. The posts are the same on the right side. That way looks good. And good. Okay, so now we'll just make sure that there is nothing in it. That it is, what? How could there be 2 volts in there? They must do a bit of testing on them or something. It's dropping mighty fast, so, oh, what happened there? So if I turn this, what does that do? 2 volts, interesting. Huh. Interesting. So we're going to activate this guy and get it going here. We got, is that the right one I just did there? This is all pre-measured. Holy jumping, who the heck boxed this thing up? There we go. So yeah, we got pre-measured electrolyte. And they're supposed to be ready to go as soon as you dump it in, but I'm going to still probably give it a bit of a charge after. That's sharp. Sharp. Okay. So there you go, all the booster juice, we'll call it, basically in there. Yeah, so what I want to do, I think I've done this before too, and let's get the little nuts and thingies here. They even come with those. So 44 bucks from Fortnite here for this battery. I thought it was pretty good. Put that guy in. Negative side. See if I can find the hole there for that guy. Now, I don't know if this is going to stay here. That's the problem. I just want to do this while I'm dumping the stuff in so you can actually see the voltages go up here. See that? Yeah, you can sort of see that. Okay. Should wear goggles and safety glasses, but ooh, look at that. So we got 1.6 6 volts. Okay, it says do not open, but that's actually for the battery cap. Holy shnikes, did they glue these things on or something? Oh! Okay, so these all have these little thingy guys on them here. You just basically puncture them in and let it do its thing, and we should see the... Oh! Should see it go up here, if I can just keep this in here. Are you kidding me? It's not working. There. Okay. And it doesn't matter which way you go. It doesn't, like, no, this isn't positive. It doesn't matter. So, basically get that in there and puncture and let her drain. And you'll see that we're already up at 10 volts. Look at her climbing. Woo-wee! 11 volts. Yeah, they'll go eventually. They just take a little minute there. 11, 19, 20. And this is a AGM battery, so there's a glass mats in there that this stuff will actually absorb into. They do work, I guess, but they're pretty bloody expensive for a bigger battery. That one I got from my travel trailer, it was $350 for a battery. And holy, it's been good, but expensive. There we go, for over 12 volts already. Probably don't need to charge this, but I'm gonna put it on just for a little bit. Sounds like it's empty. Mostly empty. It's good. You can hear it kind of bubbling there a little bit now. Get you down closer. So it's actually getting sucked into the mats. Oop, almost dropped you there. It's getting sucked into the mats there now, so. Oops. Oh, come on. $12.47. So we'll let her sit there and bubble for a little bit, and then I'll put the charger to it. And should be good for another nice new battery. And there's the final caps that go on after. There's nothing you can do with these after. You fill it and leave it. That's all you have to do. Look at that, we're 12.50 already. That's pretty sweet. I just love how that works. You don't actually have to charge it. It's probably full charge now. And all I did was add the acid to it, and it's reacted and it's made power. Energy. That's pretty cool. But I will charge it anyways, just to maybe get the amperage up a little bit more onto it. It should be alright, but that's pretty cool. I think that's neat. So that whenever you can get a battery, try not to get one off the shelf like this if ever you need to, just because, you know, like that one's probably always 2 years old to begin with. There's no dates on these little guys. There might be in a code of something or something here or whatever it is, but I don't know. Usually they have like a number on the side with the year on it, but so it's still, yeah, it's still bubbling there a bit. So we'll let her sit for a wee bit, and then we'll get the big charger set up here. Okay, we're looking pretty good. It's still bubbling a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it a little bit longer before I put the juice to her, and but we're already at 12.61 just on its own. That's pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. Wow. So we'll let her sit. Oh, maybe let it sit for about 20 minutes, half an hour or so before I put the juice to her. But we got the big fella ready to go here, ready to juice it, and it does AGM batteries. So awesome. Okay, let's see. She is still bubbling a little bit. But imagine she's up. Pretty good, 12.68. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. So now I'm going to try to get these guys somehow connected onto here with, well, I guess we'll have to do that after. These are a little large for just have to make a little bit of contact here. Good. They're all messed up already here. Okay, you stay there. And try to get this guy on. Should be a little easier on this side. So that charger is sensing it right now. Putting a little juice to her, not a whole lot though. There. 13 volts. Okay, so this thing's pretty intelligent and smart and all that kind of stuff, so it should hopefully be able to detect. In a few minutes here, it'll probably go to 100%, and it'll be good. So then we're good to go, which it should be. So right now we're 1465. So I'll let that sit for a few minutes until it's done its thing here, and I don't think it's going to take too long, and we should be good. Holy 15! Wow, she's really pumping her now. Pumping her good now. Holy sweet. Okay, that literally took, like, I turned, like, the camera didn't even time out and shut off. It's already at 100%, so that's what I kind of figured. So she should be all good. All right, awesome. So we'll just double check. Oh, this one fell out. Just double check. Yeah, we're at 1309. I think we should be good with that. Now we're gonna go out and throw this in the little bike. I still got Dylan's 125 is still apart. The guys I took the shock to, they were just not going to get to it right away, kind of thing. So I'm going to try to attempt doing the shock myself, which might not be too good. But anyways, I've never had a shock apart, but I don't think we're going to get to that quite today. This little battery we're going to put in a little 110. And you remember we were having problems with it, and it wouldn't start. I think we figured out what was wrong with it. Let me just get these things smashed in here. These are like a one-time only thing. It's just a smush. There we go, do not open. Good. New battery. Sweet, ready to go. She's counting down though, now she's 3 hours old or whatever. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna go put this in the little 110, and hopefully it is all good to go. We did find one little interesting thing, why, partially the battery, but why it was having trouble cranking over. Because we even put a booster pack on the old battery when it was installed and still wouldn't go. So something was definitely wrong, but I think we found out what it was. Oh, it's hot out here today. Ooh-wee. Gonna do a little bit of a GoPro mow video for you guys a little bit later on today, come up in the next couple of days or so. That and weed whacking. I got the whacker there, and we need to do. She's over mowing her side, so better do ours. It looks like a freaking Sahara jungle back there. So we gotta get that under control a bit. So I got the tractor here, and then I got two weed whackers, but I'll use my big mother weed whacker here and do it with that one. Weed whacking, I'll probably mow first, and then I know where to weed whack after. You should weed whack first and then mow after. Hi! Hey! And mow after, because then it chews all the crap up. But a lot of it I don't know really where to go with it, right? So our poor old shed's getting in some big trouble here. You want to hold that? Heavy, sort of. Our big old shed's in a bit of trouble here. I don't know what to do. There's a big hole. There's a big hole right through the roof, right through the wood. So that's not sort of too good. And even these shingles, they've been up there probably 7 or 8, 10 maybe odd years, and they're even starting to get kind of weathered and crappy and stuff. They're stuck down good though. So I don't know what to do with the old sheds. We still got some stuff in there. We still kind of need a shed. Might just have to rebuild another one or something here. I don't know what to do, but we got our worky shed here we still got to work on too, and this plastic shed that's got stuff already in it and stuff, mowers and dirt bikes and ATV and stuff in there, and then this one's kind of just got wood and some tires, and so I don't know, maybe we'll just get another big plastic shed and put up another one. I don't know, freaking sheds. There's never enough room, it's too much junk, I guess. But anyways, let's get into the work shed, and she's good and warm. Anyways, we'll get this battery installed and show you what else we found. All right, turn on a bit of light. Oh, it's hot in here too. So we did a bit of, we had this thing going on that weekend there when the battery was shot. Anyways, but we drove her. We found something interesting with the ground wire. It comes off the battery, comes down through here, across the other side, and it grounds out over on the other side somewhere there. There's a break in the wire right in here. So we were messing with it, and then it would start, so there's a break, and I can almost kind of feel it. What I think it's from is the bike moving up and down, up and down, up and down all the time, kind of doing this, and it finally broke through the wire. So this wire is actually no good. We just kind of bypassed one temporary one for that day. We're going to try it again here, and the positive was good, but yeah, the negative has got a problem over here, wherever she's coming through. Where the heck did that come through now? Oh, it's all dirty, needs a good wash. I'm gonna have to reroute. Yeah, it sort of comes over onto this little ground over here on the starter, I guess, here. So that wire's broken, so that's no fun. But we're gonna plunk in the new battery with that jumpery kind of temporary wire guy. What I should get is some of that noodle wire stuff, or whatever we had it for RC car batteries and stuff. It worked really well, and it's like super flexible, soft and stuff. So might have to find another chunk of that and run another piece over for that. So ground off the battery. But okay, we gotta put the battery in. Dill, let's maybe just back this guy up a little bit here, and let's get you on a tripod maybe here. Okay, Dilly, let's push her in, but we got to make sure our things are on the wrong way. So we got to switch our little guys here. I was kind of wondering about that. These are a nicer little bolt they give you with these two. So that's got to go that way. Same with this feller. He has to go that way. Now we can just start to slide them in. And we'll get this open. And I imagine she'll just fire right up. I'm pretty sure we got her mostly all figured out now. Tighten that up in a second. So yeah, we got to replace this guy, and I'd like to try to use this connector again, but I think she's only going to be a one-time only deal kind of thing. So we'll probably just have to use some kind of like wire connecting kind of guy with fairly decent gauged wire. Switches off there, right? Yeah, okay. Because this guy is having a little bit of problem, and the wire has broken. This will temporarily fix it for you. I want to get that wire off too and cut it open. Have a look, see inside. Okay, so before we go any further, let's give her a turn on and a crank. Uh-oh. Look at that, eh? She's all good, Dill.
Yep.
Alright. Not liking how tight that is. I like to go a bit tighter, but I don't have a big enough feller here. That might have to do for now until we get the proper connector back into there. And okay, we need to strap it. Where did the thing go? It's in there. We just gotta get, there we go. Oh, okay, you stay there, you turd. And we got, are you going riding this today? Oh. And the chain we put on there, it's actually still pretty good yet, but I did have to tighten it up once when they were riding it last weekend. It was a little loose. But it seems to be not too bad now. I'm probably sure I'm gonna have to probably do it again after he's done riding today. But okay, so we can snapple in the side dewey. And oh, did I put that in the wrong hole? I think I might have. Not sure now. No, that should be right. This one doesn't go in too far. Good warm day for a ride. Woo, mama!
Breeze is so nice.
Yeah. You don't have. Oh, come on, ratchet! This thing is. Sometimes it gets jammed. Oh, we'll just have to do it manually. Okay. I want to do that one up there. I can reach a little better than I can. So yeah, we gotta run a new wire. I'll have to look at my RC card box stuff downstairs, see if I still have one. Oh, you've blown this shock too, you know that?
Really?
Yep. This one looks to me like it's a bit oil soaked. Yeah, it is. That might have been a while ago though. There's probably no oil in that one either. A little smaller, these ones, I guess, than the 125s are a little bit longer. Yeah, I got to put in I got the seal kit. We'll grab all that. I don't think I'm going to get into that today though, but get them riding anyways. I've got this bike and then the 150 here Dilly can ride around. Don't blow that shock!
Yeah, I think that shock would be hard to blow.
Jeez. Too much jumping. These are for trail riding, not for jumping. Not jumping today. Okay. I've got pictures of you jumping that one.
Okay, but this was when I was like 10.
Well, you're only 13 now. Almost 14. Hey, coming up. What do you want for your birthday?
A bunny.
A bunny. You're a funny guy. How about one that's in the freezer?
No.
No freezer bunnies? Okay.
No.
We need to hook up the pressure washer today too and wash some of these bikes off. I am missing one component though. Oh, we could get this new one going though. We could get that new pressure washer going. That sort of got buried under my crap here, but we have to add oil to them yet. But pretty hot for that today. Yeah, I know that thing's messed up. That 1/4-inch ratchet's messed up. As long as you got her snug, that's good. Don't want to lose the bolt. Alright, one bike out, one bike in. Apparently that's the way we're working today. My daughter's bike looks like it has a little problem with a tube. I don't have a new tube for that. The rim's a little warped, I see, but that's okay. So excuse me, what we're going to try is some of this slime stuff in the tube. I don't know if it's going to probably not be too good for it, but we got to give her something to ride here, bicycle wise. So let's get the valve core out of here. And it comes with this cool little valve core tool thingy on the cap. I do have a better one, but not up here. There we go. So there's your little valve core guy that just fit right in there, and then you just untwist her and away you go. So this is a very small tire. What does this say here? So for a scooter, 237 mil. This whole thing is 473 mil. So good stuff though. If you've never seen this flat tire repair guy thing, it actually works good. I used it on now where'd that tire go? Let's see if it's still holding there. Excuse me again here. Dylan's front tire. Remember, it was it's maybe gone down a little bit. He needs to ride it though a little bit with some air in it, and that'll eventually find the hole. But yeah, it's gone down a little bit, so I'll have to put some more air to that guy. Compressor, we need to fill up the compressor with some hair, so I'll do that off camera so it's not like really loud. So but okay, so tubes are not the best thing to try to fix with this stuff, but it might work, it might not work. So we got take the little cap guy off. Sealed for your protection, apparently. There we go. Yummy stuff. Ooh. So yeah, this is just a little tire, but it's a big tire, that's the thing, right? It's a small tire, but fairly big area. So I'm gonna put in where's the measure guy on this? They don't have a measure guy? Really? Well, 237 mil there. So what was it for a camper trailer they want the whole thing. Car they want the whole thing. A motorcycle 354, 237 for a scooter. So I might do that. It's probably too much. Won't be too much air in it, but squirt some of this guy in here. This stuff, when it first came out, it was really cheap. Now, unfortunately, it's really expensive. Where are we at roughly here? Not quite. Gonna have to go up a bit like that. Not quite. That's pretty good. Okay, so that's good. We got about half of that jug in there. That should be enough. Grab our core tool. Put that back in. Now this stuff has like little chunks, I'm presuming, of like a rubber in it. So what it'll do is it'll ooze out, find that little bit of a seepy hole, and start, like when you cut yourself, your dewies there, they find the hole and they start to block it up, and then it kind of clots it off. It's sort of what it does with this. So let's get her kind of spun around. The best thing for her to do is to fill it up and go for a little ride. And you'll get that centrifugal force as it, spins out and finds all the holes. Hopefully it works. Now, being a tube, it's probably not. You should have the tube out and check where the hole is, patch it or put a new tube in. But temporary fix basically for this, right? So I'll get the air compressor fired up here. We'll put 50 psi. I think it recalls. If I recall, it says 50 psi. Inflate to 50 psi. Yeah. Okay. Let's get some hair going here. Okay, I believe we've got some hair built up here. Let me get the hose pulled over. We'll just unplug them just in case he wants to scare the crap out of us when it starts. And there's our, he's obviously got the little bike going. There's our filler guy. Try to hold it while you don't push that in, because that sucks. We'll go to 50. That's about it. Doesn't take much. And maybe she's probably going to say, oh, it's too hot right now to go ride, which it is. It's pretty warm out here. It's like 31 degrees or something stupid. But anyways. Yeah, filling these things, I can't really say I've had a bunch of luck with a tubed tire. Sometimes it'll work, sometimes it won't, because sometimes, you know, if you fill the hole that's in that tube and the tire keeps rubbing on it, right, it ends up kind of wrecking the seal every time. But it's his bike. Let's put the cap back on this guy here. Let's just check the pressure on his tire here. I need a workbench. Let's get you guys up over top. Okay, I think I put this one up to 40 when I filled it, and it actually held it for a fair amount of time, but I kind of think now that it's fallen substantially below 40, so should put a new tube in, really. Yeah, we're down to like 6. There's 40 again, so, but you need to ride it, you know, you need to get it moving and going again, and it'll eventually find that hole. I maybe didn't put quite enough stuff in it either, but it should eventually find the hole. Still got a leaky tire, Del.
Really?
Well, you need to ride the bike, but obviously you can't right now because it's in pieces.
Yeah.
In pieces. So I got his shock. They didn't have time to do it, so I'm like, you know, I waited like 3 weeks. I'm like, have you guys had a chance yet? I know you guys are busy, but I've got, you know, oh no, haven't had a chance yet. So I went to pick it up there, and there's only one guy apparently that works at this place that does this kind of stuff, and he was on vacation for all last week. So I'm like, really? You take a vacation when you're at your busiest time? That seems kind of weird. You've had all winter to take vacation. Why wouldn't you have done it then? But anyways, it's not my shop, but should really be doing this on the table or a bench. I just kind of want to look under this boot here and see what's going to be under here. Just get her kind of loosened a bit here. Now I know there's a whole pile of parts and shocks usually, but I'm kind of thinking this one doesn't have a whole lot of parts in it. There's usually a bunch of bleed valves and stuff. I was watching some videos on shocks, but they didn't really show anything like this. They showed like the big, you know, 450F shocks and stuff, not these kind of tiny little ones here. Stuff where I'm going to lose it. So yeah, you can see she's definitely been leaking. And I don't know if it's a thing of just like the main seal's kind of gone weird, or what's gone on in there. If maybe the little springs come off them. This is a little dust cap. Yeah, there's a retainer ring under there. Yeah, I can see where the seal's been leaking. So we'll have to make that in our video, I guess. Tear down, rebuild. And I gotta find something to drive that new seal in. So that's lots of fun. So we'll just leave her there for now. And there's the new parts. The new, that's the dust seal we just pried out, and then the new oil seal. So I think there's a little spring guy in there. Maybe he's come off, and then it's just kind of let the stuff go past. But ugh. Anyways. And I got a jug of fork oil too. It's way more than I need. I only need, like, you know, about this much, probably, kind of thing. Not very much at all. It's what he sold me anyways. 28 bucks for that. And about the same for the 2 seals, so I got kind of hosed. But anyways, there we go. It's getting too hot out here. Holy, turn on the AC. Anywho, that's it for today. We'll do another video on that shock tearing that apart. It doesn't look like it's too bad. I just don't know a whole lot about them yet, so it's going to be a learning experience. But it was SMRT when I was up there, because I asked the guy for a parts exploded view of that shock, and he printed that up for me, so I got all that. So we'll have to see how much we have to take apart. I kind of don't think that there's anything wrong with the seal in it, except maybe that little spring guy has maybe come off and it's lost its tension on the rubber part of the seal. I think that's probably all that it is, hopefully. I kind of doubt that he's got anything scored up on it, but you never know, right? So anyways, that's it for today. We'll catch you all later. I am getting geared up here for a GoPro mow video for you around the house here. And weed whacker and stuff too. I might do that kind of after dinner tonight, after it cools off a bit, because it's freaking hot here right now and it sucks. So 2-3 weeks ago it was 6 inches of snow on the ground, and now we got grass growing like crazy, and it's 31 plus degrees out here Celsius. So, but I should go over and check and see if the AC is working okay. It's been on, it's been good. Vent temperature at the evaporator was 46.6 or something like that, so that's pretty freaking cold. Doesn't even sound like it's on right now. Oh, it is on right now. So she fired up real good. Not too bad. Well, she's pulling out some air there. I gotta redo this, so they kind of tore all this stuff up. I should just get some tape or something and redo that, because you'll actually lose a bit of that cool out of there, right? So, but yeah, she's definitely cold down there. Friends of ours fired theirs up this year. He said it made a kind of a funny noise, and then it went away after about 3 minutes. I'm like, oh, that's not good. And then it wasn't working at all. It was the same temperature as his basement, so that's not good. You're gonna have to get that looked at, I guess. And it was just installed last year too, so it's probably got a leak somewhere. But anyways, it's too hot out here. I'm going inside. So we'll get rebuilding that shock here soon. I know he wants to get riding it again. Get her all cleaned up, get the caliper all cleaned up. Got some brake cleaner for that to clean all the goo off, and get her back together and get his bike going again. So. But anyways, yeah, later today I'm going to do that GoPro mow video. Still a bit warm out here yet. I could do it anytime, I guess, but we'll wait for a little bit maybe. But anyways, that's it for today. Thanks again for watching. We'll catch you all later, and have yourselves a good day.